Stop worshiping celebrities so much. Just don't listen, pay attention.
There's a Dave Chappelle joke from 2004 that is so topical right now. He's talking about the aftermath of 9/11, and the news is trying to get Ja Rule's opinion. And Chappelle is basically like, why? Why in the middle of a national crisis do I need to know what Ja Rule thinks?
Let's see what Ja's thoughts are on this tragedy. Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this, nigga? This is ridiculous. I don't want to dance. I'm scared to death.
Obviously, the joke is absurd, but underneath it is actually a really interesting question. Why do we give famous people authority simply because they're famous? And remember, this was 2004. We didn't even have influencers yet. Now, celebrity culture is everywhere. We don't just look to actors and musicians anymore. We look to influencers, creators, podcasters, people on TikTok, people on Instagram. We value their opinions. We try to mimic their faces and bodies with expensive procedures, live their lifestyles by purchasing the products they're getting paid to sell us, compare our relationships to their perfectly curated online ones. And whether we realize it or not, all of that looking can start influencing what we believe a life is supposed to look like. Which is why I have not been able to stop thinking about something Gia Tolentino wrote in The New Yorker last month. There's so much beauty in the world right now, and so little of it feels attractive. It feels like the face is separating from the person, and the person is separating from the soul. And when I heard that, I immediately thought that is the South Node eclipse in Leo. On August 12th, we have a total solar eclipse at about 20 degrees of Leo near the South Node. And the South Node tends to reveal what we've gotten very good at, what we've overdeveloped that can no longer carry us forward in the same way. The South Node releases the shadow expression of that archetype so new energy can take form. Leo is creativity, play, style, courage, the incredibly human desire to express something because it is alive inside of you. Qualities we developed during the North Node eclipses in Leo in 2017. But there's a shadow side of Leo, performative individuality, the need to be watched in order to feel significant. We happen to be living in a culture that has developed this shadow of Leo almost perfectly. We have cameras pointed at ourselves all day. We can literally watch ourselves while we're talking to another human being on a Zoom meeting or FaceTime. We have likes, comments, and follower counts giving us quantifiable evidence of whether people approve of what they see. We photograph the vacation while we're on the vacation. The audience has gotten inside of our heads. And suddenly, Chappelle's joke doesn't feel that far off. Because,
where is Ja?
And do people like me? Are obviously very different questions. But underneath both of them is this strange habit of handing authority to someone outside of ourselves. Maybe we're getting way too used to needing other people to tell us that we matter. Carl Jung talked about projection, this idea that we can unconsciously place parts of ourselves onto other people. We see someone's beauty, confidence, creativity, freedom, power, and experience it as though it belongs entirely to them. And when we worship another person's image, we can quietly abandon our own life. And that feels like the shadow expression of this eclipse. Over the next 6 months, wherever 20 degrees of Leo lands in your chart, try romanticizing that area of your life again. Healthy Leo doesn't disappear when the audience leaves. It keeps creating, playing, and loving what it loves. So where are you looking outside of yourself for permission to be who you already are? And where does 20 degrees of Leo land in your chart? Tell me in the comments because I really want to see where this is hitting everyone.